God damn it, man. Y'all can see me somewhat decent. Let me see. Is that a little better? Ah! A little razzle dazzle. Now, you guys see the um. Don't forget to like, subscribe. What's going on? What's going on? But you guys see the title. Before I can go into details on what happened, I would like to make a public service announcement. Wearing flip flops at work, either if you're a truck driver, construction worker, or even working at the hospital, I don't know. It's not the smartest thing any individual can do. Please wear the proper footwear for your particular job and criteria. Now that we got that out the way, get the fuck out of here. I wear what I fucking want to wear. I want to say that 'cause I get stupid truckers that come in time to time, and this is gonna blow their socks off, and they're gonna go in at me. So I just want to get that out the way, right, early, so when they do watch the video, they can see that I gave a public service announcement about not wearing flip flops as a truck driver. All right, wear shoes, boots, whatever. Don't wear flip flops. But yes, 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 it happened, man. How's everyone doing, man? Boy, my ankle's on fire, man. I'm gonna tell you how my day went. Now, I'm waiting to see if we get a little. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. I really think I broke my ankle earlier today. And the reason why I say that is, man, I was at a very big distribution center. Appreciate for the like, and as I was, I got loaded. I was moving on to the next. What's going on? What's going on? Don't forget to hit the like button before on your way out. So as I got loaded, I was getting unloaded. I was getting unloaded. My they gave me a load where which I had to pick up the same day, but because a lot of people are not calculating the unloading process, what's going on? Don't forget to hit the like button before on your way out. Since we got certain people in the company that don't really understand that when you go to a major distribution center, you're not always going to get unloaded within 2 hours. Sometimes it might take 5 hours, 6 hours, like for me, for example. So I get to this major distributor, distributor, get to this major shipper, right? Hit the like button, hit the like button. So I get there, right? I was sitting there for 5 hours. I think it was like 6 hours. I got there at 11. I didn't leave there until I believe it was like 3:30. And I had another load I had to go pick up, which was 2 hours and 30 minutes away. Hit the like button, hit the like button. And I had my dog in the truck with me, right? What's going on? What's going on? I have my dog in the truck with me. So I'm like, before I drive this 2 hour and 30 minutes to go drop my dog, to go pick up this next load, allow me to go and allow my dog to use the restroom, right? I did, but please say it like every time. No, with a whine. Are you in bathroom stall? Yeah, yeah, I'm in the bathroom stall. I'm eating the McDonald's Krispy Kremes too as we speak. I'm dropping the Browns to the Super Bowl as we speak. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm like, let me let my dog. Let me allow. Uh, dedicated. How old are you? I'm 16. 16. I'm underage. So any perverted thing you want to say to a 16-year-old, I will report you. Keep that in mind. On the record, I am 16 years old. I'm sorry, that's rude. Cap. How old do I look? I don't look 16. Before I tell you how the story, if I tell you the story what happened to my ankle and how I broke my ankle not too long ago, then you guys will really know I'm not. You guys will kind of get how old I am. But I am 16. 61. Nah, 16. You misplaced the numbers. You put the 1 in front of the 6. That's 16. I'm not sure if you live in America, but you put the 1 in front of the 6. That is 16. I didn't say 61. So I'm guessing you thinking 61 is 16 when actually the 1 in front of the 6 turns into 16. But when you put the 1 behind the 6, it's 61. You got it? Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm 16. So that's one thing about it, man. If you want people to stop the improper stuff, just tell them you're 16, 15, 14 years old. Like just stop people in their tracks because you don't want someone to tell you that they're 16 years old and you say something that's really, really abuse, right? To a minor. I did it, did he? I have my second ankle replacement surgery on Monday. Woo! Tell me how that went. Let me tell you. Let me go back to the story and what happened to me today, right? And please let me know. I think I fractured my ankle, to be honest with you. So I got unloaded. I got in the truck. I'm giving my dog. I'm about to walk my dog so he can use the restroom before we leave. What's going on? What's going on? And um, as I was getting out of the truck, right? I can't really tell. It happened so fast. I can't really tell you if I did the 3-point contact or not. You know, if you guys don't know what a 3-point contact is, you have one hand on the steering on the side handle of the truck, other one in the steering wheel, or the other one. No, we got two sides. Yeah. We got two. So your hands on the rails, 2 feet on the steps. That's 3-point contact. 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm not sure if I did 3-point. I'm gonna pass out to your story. Thank you for your service, doggy. Man, I appreciate you, man. Just keep on buying, man. Keep on buying. You keep me in the work. Is your stiffer? I don't know what that means, but I believe I had 3-point contact. I can't really, tell you the truth if I did or not. But all I remember, all I know was the minute I lift my left leg up and I went to, place it on the ground, I rolled my ankle and I can hear it. I swear, I can hear like the fibers in my ankles, the muscle ripped. And when that happened, I let go of everything. I let go of everything, man. I fell back. Like it happened so fucking fast. And the crazy thing is, what's going on? What's going on, man? Don't forget to hit the like button. The crazy part is, I see old people all the time falling back, hurting themselves, bruising up, this, down, the third. And, to me, I'm like, man, that would never be me. That would never happen to me, right? And yesterday was the first time I'm like, damn, I'm getting old, man. Still 16 though. But damn, is this really like, is this what life is all about? I can't even stand on my own 2 feet anymore. Not good. I regret having the the first one. I originally heard it skateboarding. Oh, you're a skater at 16. Oh, back in the days. I'm 55. You're like Tony Hawk age, right? 55. Tony Hawk's about 55, right? Don't let me find out you're Tony Hawk. Don't tell me Tony Hawk's watching my live. Live with original pain compared to now. Okay. And what the hell is that? What the helly? Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Okay, I thought it was an undercover state trooper. But yeah. When it comes to like replacement, like hit replace, anything that replace on is rough. Yeah, anything that replace, like I've never had surgery before. Never in my life. I never broke a bone. I teared, like I sprained my ankle plenty of time. I used to play football. I did a year in college. Then that's when I went to college. I found out that I was a little bit too short for my position. And fast forward now, look where I'm a truck driver. I fit just fine. Yo, I just messed up mines from skating. Oh shit. Everyone's messing up their ankles, man. I thought it was just me. Um, but I've never broke a bone. Never had surgery. I've never been under the gun or under the what do you call that? Under the needle, under the knife. Never, ever, ever in my life. And I'm terrified of it. Like I'm so afraid. And I'm just hoping that I didn't really like nothing serious, and I woke up with canker sores on my and it took woo. Damn, I don't know who doctor you had, but you gotta. I don't know, man, but man, it sounded like you went through some hell after the surgery. I thought you were supposed to feel better after the surgery. Gotta stretch and stay off skate. Oh, yeah, that's true. So when I fell back, right? We'll go back to the story. When I fell back, I ripped. I swear I heard a ripping sound in my head. I'm not sure if it was the grass crumbling under my fat ass, just disintegrating right up under me when I fell back like this. But I heard a ripping sound, and I went from looking at the truck to looking at the sky within seconds. It was fucking crazy, and I could just feel the shooting, throbbing, sharp, hot pain going through my ankle, and I was just scared. I was in my head. I was like, "Please God, I didn't break it. Please God, I didn't break it. Please God, I didn't break it." 'Cause I'm a truck driver. Wish I wore a helmet. VV is hell. What's VV? Um, but I was scared that I broke my ankle, man. I really, I'm a truck driver, and like right now, I am in excruciating pain, but it's my left ankle. I drive on my right, my wife right foot, just like everybody else. But if it was my right ankle that I messed up, I would have been driving right now. And I just freaking, I hope it was okay at first. I got up, I'm kind of moving my legs around, my ankle around. Everything seems fine, but I still felt like a little throbbing stiffness. And it wasn't until I went to sleep and I woke up earlier this morning. Now that throbbing stiffness turned into it's sore. My ankle is fucked up, and one thing about ankle injuries, it takes weeks to heal. What's up? So now I'm parking at the What's going on? What's going on? Now I'm parking at the handicap locations. At any truck stop, if you see me parking at the handicap location, I fuck my ankle up. I am handicapped. I don't have the sign yet. I don't have the sign yet, but I am handicapped, man. So I'm parking there. You know what I mean? I can barely fucking walk. Motherfuckers looking at me crazy like, what the fuck you doing driving on the road? Man, I got soda cans I gotta fucking deliver. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a light day today, but it made me go back thinking about well, all these super truckers. You got to keep it elevated as much as possible. Yeah, a friend of mine. I was telling my friend earlier this morning, right? And he told me, you have to, go get some ice, which I can get ice at the gas station, the truck stops. You know what I mean? And I could get one of the bags, fill it up with ice, and just put it on my ankle. But as a truck, like I was telling him, I don't have time, and I know it sounds like an excuse. It really does sound like an excuse, man. We got 12 people watching right now. Man, let's get the likes up a little bit. But it really do. And thank you for everyone that liked the video so far. Appreciate you guys. But I know it sounds like an excuse, but I don't have time. I really don't. I don't have time to get ice. I don't have time. Like right now, I'm driving. I have like over. I'll say I have like over 500 some miles, right? That I have to drive. I'm in these busy. I'm right now. I am in Kentucky. If you ever drove through Kentucky, Kentucky is like ranked for me number two in the worst drivers of all time in the United States of America. Number one is Tennessee. They surpassed New York. You can get a. Oh, that is true. That is true. Ice and rapid. You know, you're right. When I stop, I'm gonna do that. I did it. That I didn't think of. I didn't think of that. You are 100% true. I could get one of those, the little bag thing I put in the freezer, and I wrap around my legs. Cause I was just trying to get to the next truck stop, shut down, so I could kind of lay back and, like you said elevated, right? So I'm just gonna have to find something. I got my luggage and stuff like that. I could put it up under my legs and keep it elevated. 'Cause I'm guessing all the blood is rushing in that one particular area, so I gotta kind of drain it, physically, right? But man, I haven't sprained my ankle in years, and I'm hopefully it's just a sprain. But when that happened, I'm like, man, these super truckers are gonna tear my behind apart. 'Cause you hear a lot about, don't wear flip flops while you drive it. Dot, dot, dot. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I drive with my socks. I'm dead serious. I drive with my socks. I don't drive with shoes. I don't drive with flip flops. I don't drive with boots. I like to drive with my socks on. That ice wrap do come in the clutch at times when I use it for play sport. Yeah, like man, I forgot about it. The ice wrap really do come in the clutch. I was thinking about getting something like Bengay or some shit, some cream. I could just rub it on there, and forget about it. But yeah, that ice pack is really gonna do something. I'm gonna grab that when I shut down today. Like I said, I never really got injured. I played football all my high school. I got a little brother right now that's going D1, so we got a little bit of athletes in the family blood. You know what I'm saying? A little brother, a junior. You know what I mean? He already got D1 offers. Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Nebraska, Tulane, USF. Man, we got a little bit in us. You know what I'm saying? But and it's crazy, right? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Hold up. God damn, this shit bumpy. Let me go back to why Kentucky's one of the second worst drivers of all freaking time. Hold up. Oh shit, almost missed my exit. Damn, I'm driving like I'm from Kentucky. God damn, almost missed. Okay, we going the right way. Okay, we going the right way. All right. I'm wearing slides. Nashville South. Yo, my GPS is tripping. What's my GPS doing? So I drive down here so many times, like I know where to go, but I still depend on my GPS to tell me where to go, if that makes sense. um, yeah, we're going right. We're going. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Hold up, you guys. I knew that. Shit. I can read the signs now. The DOT officer pulls me over. I'm gonna ask him, "Do you got any signs from Kentucky?" I know all those signs by heart. You pull out a motherfucking sign from Minnesota, I might fail that. I might fail the fucking English test. Give me all the watered down, barely speaking English signs from Kentucky. That's what I need. The bluegrass, bluegrass, bluegrass English. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Mm-hmm. Don't give me that motherfucking scholar Boston language, English. I don't know. Bluegrass only testing. God damn, I dropped my Krispy Kreme. I'm on. Let me see, man. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. I might just let my phone die. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm wearing slides every day. Fuck them super truckers. I put my boots when I get to the shipper receiver though. Tie your shirt in a knot. Make the live interesting. Tell your mama get off of OnlyFans. How about that? Tell your mama get off of OnlyFans and make OnlyFans interesting again. How about that? Tell your mama get the fuck off of OnlyFans to make only so we can make OnlyFans interesting again. How about that? But these people, I be trying to stay calm, man. G shit, I be really trying to stay calm. But sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. If that's what you want to do, we could go there. Fuck it. I'm about what you about, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So this shit crazy, man. I'm trying to stay calm, y'all. 2025. I told me I told myself I wasn't gonna snap on nobody, man. But come on, man. Like I'm 16. Why you gonna say something like that? Oh man. Make OnlyFans great. Yeah. Tell your mama get off of OnlyFans so Truck can finally make OnlyFans great again. God damn it. She's holding everybody up. She fucking everybody money on OnlyFans right now. Your big bet, state looking, baboon looking mama on fucking OnlyFans, fucking everybody money up. Tell your mama get the fuck off OnlyFans so we can get some money again. God damn it. Sick and tired of seeing your mama on my fucking For You page only. Anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. What's up, nephew? Uh, hold up. What's up, nephew? All my uncles don't speak English. I'm saying who you is. I thought, hold on, who is it? What's up, nephew? You must be from California. I thought you did asphalt. Asphalt. I didn't know you was a driver. Ah, I wish I did asphalt. No, I don't do asphalt, but I'm actually I'm about to get into dump truck. That's the move. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the asphalt thing. And I know they get paid by the hour, this, that, and the third. But asphalt's not like I don't know. I don't know too much about asphalt, but I do know they get paid by the hour. Um, no, you're sitting there and this, that, and the third. I don't know how damaging it is to a dump truck, but I am planning on going dump truck. So no, I don't do asphalt. No, 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 no. No, I don't do asphalt. I wouldn't mind doing asphalt if I can get a lane in it. If you know some good suggestions on how to get into asphalt, I wouldn't mind because that's a specialty, yeah, somewhat specialty trade. But I am going into dump truck. You know, regular sand, rocks. The company I was with before, I was the one that was taking in all the truck drivers, and they were bringing in sand and rocks. You know what I mean? So I think the dump truck. I believe the dump truck would be a better fit for me and what I'm trying to achieve. But yeah, I don't do asphalt. I'm a regular truck driver. I haven't been keeping up with the live. Do you still drive that Mac? Nah. Oh, you been. That was what? That was last year. Where you been? Damn. Where you been, bro? Yeah, that was last year. I got rid of the Mac. Mm-hmm. The main reason why I got rid of the Mac. Okay, the reason why I'm in the Volvo now. It's the 860. I got the whole chair back there. You feel me? I mean the whole table and all that back there. But the reason why, what's the process to be a truck driver? I'll tell you real quick. So the reason why I got rid of the Mack truck, it was smaller. I didn't like the comfortability within the inside of the truck, and I explained that in the video. So when this truck came up, was the opportunity for me to, switch the Mack truck to get in this truck. I instantly took it. But the main reason I didn't know too much about 760s, Volvos, and 860 Volvos. I didn't know nothing too much um, about the difference until I came in this truck. Now I know the major difference. Like if you got that 860, you got the big boy. There's literally a table back there. You can move the bunk around where it turns into a table. Lounge, huge, big refrigerator. But the reason why I grabbed this truck was because it goes 78 miles per hour, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. The truck goes 78 miles per hour. When I heard that, I was like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The Mac was going, I believe, 68, 69. I don't do those, man. I ain't did 68, 69. Pause. I ain't did 68 since US Express. The fuck I look like driving a truck that goes 68 miles per hour? Got me fucked up. So when I right here go 78 miles per hour, I jumped on it instantly, and I ain't left since. So yeah, that was last year, man. I had that Mack truck probably like a couple months. My advice on the Mack truck: don't get it. It's a piece of shit. I don't like it. It looks beautiful on the outside, but the inside is lousy as hell. I don't like the inside. Small. Is it true that Volvo rides super smooth? Hell no, nigga. I'm bouncing right now. It's a lot smoother than a Freightliner. I tell you that. It's a lot smoother than a Freightliner. But nigga, I'm bouncing right now, man. It ain't that smooth. I haven't rode in a truck that drives smooth at all. Like my favorite truck is Peterbilt's. Pete's are my favorite truck at all time. But the Volvo is really comfortable, if I can say that. You see, got that. You see, I'm bouncing. Look. But it's comfortable. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? I had this Volvo when I got it. August will make it. Was it August? October will make it 2 years. Because I got the Mac in August, and I believe it was October or November. I got this truck. But when I got it, it was like 450,000 miles. Now it's 603,000 miles. No major issues, nothing big. I had to get the fifth wheel change. Tires. What else we had did on this bad boy? Huh. The bumper. The bumper wasn't my fault. They had put this lousy ass fucking bumper, and then when you driving these raggedy ass roads in Ohio and Tennessee and Kentucky, the fucking bumper just came right off. That bad boy came right the fuck off. They make it seem like it ride like a Cadillac. Hell no. Hell no, that shit don't ride like a Cadillac, man. Hey man, shout out to the 8 people that just liked the channel, man. I see we got some people in here. Just like the channel on your way out. That's all I'm asking. God damn, this fucking Camaro scared the fuck out of me, but that shit sounds so fucking sexy. Woo! Woo! Man, I seen a truck driver, man. He gets turned on. Pause. He gets excited. Pause. He gets aroused. Super pause. When he hears trucks drive down the motherfucking mountain. Hey, I always gonna talk shit, but I get excited when I hear a motherfucking muscle car, American muscle car. You hit that gas and that exhaust go. Woo! Oh Lord, my first car was a Mustang. My favorite car of all time is 2013 Super Snake Shelby Mustang. But when it comes to the muscle cars, but goddamn, oh you still here? I got you, homie. What's the process of becoming a truck driver? You gotta pass. You gotta get the first process is getting your CDL license. So you take the CDL prep test to get your permit, right? I have videos. I have numerous of videos on the process of getting your CDL license. I also dropped some gems that. Are you going to through a company or through a private school or CDL? Dang, I need to go through all that. I hope pay is good though. Hell, it's better. How much you get paid? Where do you work at now? Are you working? Do you work in the fast food industry? Are you a fucking banker? Like, Oh, you heard the yeah, exactly, boy. It was. Whew, I don't know. Kentucky got some beautiful cars. Let me see if I can show this one. Look at this shit. That shit look hard as fuck, right? It's a Porsche. Let me see if I can zoom in. That bit looks so hard. That bit look hard as fuck. Kentucky got some beautiful ass fucking cars. Um, but yeah, you got to go to school. So I got tons of videos you can watch on it where you can actually get your license for free. Through the state, whatever state you live in, or you could go through a company. But once you get a year in, I say a year. Once you get a year in, you can start making 65 cents per mile. Now, if you really want to make that money, if you want to make 25 to $3,000 a week, so average, let's say 25,000, 25,000, my bad, 2,500, or let's say 2,300. If you want to make an average consistently, every paycheck is $2,300 a week. That means if you work 300, whatever the month of the the days of the year, if you work the whole year, oh look what's going on, guys. Oh, something bad happened. But if you work the whole year, you will average make $2,300. You got to go work with the outlaws, aka the Russians. I'm just being honest with you. You're gonna drive 35 to 4,000 miles a day. Now, if you want to, you can make like if you work with a super carrier and you got your own license or a major carrier, you can make like a. It all depends, man. Get your hazmat, get all your endorsement. You can make, after 2 years, like after taxes, you're like 14, 1,600, 1,800. Now, depending where you live in the state, outlaw trucking. You're outlaw too, huh? I ain't outlaw. I'm only 16. I'm not allowed to be driving the truck right now. But you can get you a local job. There's local jobs that pay you good. You can go to Walmart. Walmart pays you about 90-some thousand dollars a year. Depending where you live in the state. How you legal? I'm legal too. Uh, my license legal. But yeah, man. Hey, man. You know what it is, man. Like you know what it is, man. Hey, man. If you gonna do something, man. I'm not saying I'm doing it, and I'm not saying to do it. But my word of advice: if you're going to do something, right, that could jeopardize your CDL license. I ain't talking about nothing else. I'm not talking about jeopardize you going to jail or this, that, and the third. I'm just particular talking about your CDL license. If you're gonna do something, it better be worth it. It better be worth it, and you better save 70% or whatever you're bringing in, because it does not last forever. Okay? Either the company's gonna shut down or you're gonna be burnt out. But it doesn't last forever, because they will run the fuck out of you. They will run you, man. What's the worst scenario that can happen for a truck driver? As far as what, like accidents, getting paid, like you gotta give me a little bit more detail. It gets crazy every day, B. Every day is the worst scenario. Every day I fucking wake up and start the truck. That's the worst. Let me just say that. There's one of these super truckers. Oh, it's y'all motherfucker rookies, flip floppers. That's miserable, making the trucking industry miserable. Look at this dumbass. Doesn't want to let me pass, right? Driving slow. I get to the right. He want to speed up. Now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to come right here. I'm going to drive right behind him. This is what I deal with every fucking day. Now I'm driving behind him. He slows down. No light, no nothing. So why you did all that? Why you did all that? No light, no nothing. When I was going to pass you, you didn't want me to pass you. Now you want to slow down. Yeah, every day I start that motherfucking truck is the worst scenario. This was plan B. Plan B turned into maybe. Maybe it might be forever. They go big lots. What up, man? But shit, I did some old law stuff, drive defensive, and try to be super truckers. You'll be fine. Stupid drivers can't be avoided most of the time. Yes, that is true. That's 100% true, man. Like me personally, I drive during early mornings. I don't drive around this time, but because of what happened with my picking up this load, I had no choice but to drive this time. And when it's due, I have no choice but to drive this time. But usually I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 10 p.m. and I'm gone. And I shut down by 10 a.m. Around 10 a.m., majority of the knuckleheads, the idiots, the dumbass truck drivers, they're pulling up, and regular drivers, they're pulling up at the truck stop. They're taking a little break. I'm done for the day. I did the break and all that at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I did my break. You know, so look at this is another dumbass driver right here. I'm not going. You go fast, you drive slow. You go fast, you drive slow. You go fast, you drive slow. I'm not moving. Fuck you. Not moving, bruh. Got a fucking whole fucking cat engine, and you fighting with me with my Volvo engine. Like, who do that? You got the old school Detroit DTT 1000. You got the old Cummins engine, the one on Transformer, but you fighting with me on the highway. Come on, bro. Can't stand these motherfuckers, man. But I love trucking. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I love it. I love this son of a bitch. I'm like a miserable wife. Pause. Yeah, I'm like a miserable wife. But not for real. All jokes aside, man. Trucking really got me back right, man. Broker Tom, what's going on? You up early, man? Well, you're not up early, but you up late. Where you been? Yeah, man, I sprained my ankle, man. I think I broke that motherfucker. Yesterday was the first time I felt old. But I rolled back, man. Woo! I fell all the way back, man. I couldn't grab onto nothing. Boom! Pimp down. I thought I broke that motherfucker, man. What's good with you? What you up to, man? You off today? You going to work? You on your break? When I was 72, they couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, you back in the days. They go the same truck with the cat engine. He just fought me not too long ago. Watch. He gonna go all the way to the left lane. He's not gonna watch. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this now. This guy with the cat engine now just fought me in the right lane, so I wouldn't pass him. Now I'm about to pass him a little bit, and I got a little leeway. Look, he's swinging my way. He on the phone. Come on, man. Dumbass motherfuckers, man. Dumbass, you driving the fucking freight line of Columbia, bro. Come on, man. You fighting with me on the highway? Fucking ridiculous. I can't stand that shit. But anyways, now look, I'm stuck. Damn, there's a disabled vehicle on my right. I got we all fighting against this fucking Prius, dog. This Prius right here pisses me off too. This Prius pissing me off too. We all try to fight this Prius right here. This motherfucking Prius right here bullying the fuck out of us. This guy right here. Oh, finally, god damn it. Look at him. Swing my way. Look. God damn, dog. This is what I go through every fucking day. Every fucking day. That's why I do not drive around this time. I stay clear away from this time, man. God damn. Oh man, they never move out the way probably properly. Nah, they never. But I ain't gonna lie. I used to get a lot of what got me driving at night was when I first started trucking. Right, I had really bad anxiety. Really bad anxiety because it's scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like driving a truck, it's a scary situation, man. You got these small cars, dumb idiots. They're swinging next to you. They're texting. They're doing this and that. Not like I'm doing it, but anyways, they're texting irresponsibly. I do it responsibly. They're doing it irresponsibly. All right. God damn it. I do it responsibly. I'm a professional. That's why I got the license. But I think CDL truck drivers should be able to text. 'Cause we're professionals, right? That's why we pay the big bucks to get all the credentials. But anyways. So I used to get really bad anxiety attacks, right? And then I got comfortable. But what really got me driving at night was because I was starting developing road rage. Man, I see we got 25 people, man. Shout out to the 10 people that already liked it. Before you walk out the building, before you leave, just don't forget to like the video, man. When you try to turn, they speed up, knowing you're trying to turn in the first. Exactly. They don't know what you got in front of you, but just because, and they've been driving behind you for the last quarter mile, right by your trailer, the tail end of your trailer, right for the last quarter mile. The minute you got to get to the middle lane, that's when they want to hit the gas. But gradually hit the gas. Fucking idiots. There's sometimes I just want to just. I promise you, bro. It happened one time. I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? Man, I don't tell nobody. All right. Appreciate for the 3 more people that liked it, man. Thank you. Y'all don't tell nobody, man. I ain't gonna tell you what state it was. Man, I was driving, right? Congested as motherfucker, man. Very congested area. It's an NFL team that's in this place. That's all I'm telling you, right? And there's an NFL team in this city and this state. That's all I'm gonna tell you where it happened. So I'm driving, right? I'm freaking driving, and we're in downtown. We're trying to get back on the main highway, but we're in downtown, right? And there's a fucking white car on my right, and this motherfucker is swerving like this. I can see him on my mirrors on the front of the hood of the truck. I can see him texting. So I'm like, what the fuck? This guy came this close from hitting the side of me. This fucking close from hitting the side of me. And I told myself, if this motherfucker do that shit again, I'm yanking his ass. I'm gonna nip the fuck out of him. And guess what? He did it again. And I hate that bitch bounced back like a ping pong. Boom! They like that. Nothing happened. It was no accident. He bounced back. I barely nicked him, right? And he swerved. Good thing it was like 4 lanes. I think it was like 6 lanes, right? He swerved to the right. And I kept going, but I hit the gas on this fucking. He kept going, I kept going. But that was the first and last time I ever did it. It felt good, man. It was like a sense of relief. I told I wasn't playing, man. I'll run your ass to the ditch. Because if I don't run you to the ditch, you're going to run me to the ditch. Straight up. They'll run you to the ditch. So don't play with it, man. A guy in Chicago told me that, man. When I had bad anxieties, and I told you, look, I just can't drive during the daytime. He said, hey, listen, when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do. I said, nigga, we're in Chicago. What the fuck you talking about, Rome? He said, no. Listen. I said, okay, chill. He said, when you're in Chicago, if they want to drive like a fucking maniac, guess what? You drive like a maniac. And I guarantee you, they're going to tap out before you tap out. And I said, damn. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. When I'm in Chicago, man, I'm going to tweak out. It was only right. So that's how it helped me, like, with my anxiety. Hey, you drive crazy, I'm going to drive crazy. Fuck it. You don't care, I don't care. Once I get in the truck, you better turn that slow lane into a fast lane. You hear me? Not like with me, like, if you're in the slow lane, if you're in the far right, to do it. Like you could drive on the grass, you know what I'm saying? So I respect you. But if you're in the middle lane or the fast lane, then listen, bro. Like either you move out the fuck out my way, slow down, or hit the gas. I just can't. I can't stand when you got two fucking slow ass trucks or two cars driving next to each other for miles, for fucking miles. That fucking irks me the fuck out, bro. That shit drives me crazy, man. And that's why I started driving. I started driving more in the morning than around this time, right? Now I still drive around this time, but it's not as much as I drive in the morning, if that makes sense. Or the sure is and you're not sure is not in a not yet. Nigga, you show me your mama deactivation account from OnlyFans. Now she got her fat, stanky, funky ass off that shit. Then I'll put my shirt in the knot. How about that? Alright? Show me that your mama went ahead and deactivated her OnlyFans so we can enjoy OnlyFans once again, alright? My man, you're driving the truck right now. Reading the fucking chat. You're just as bad as everyone else. Oh, we got Harry in the chat. My man. So this is what Harry said. Harry says, my man, you're driving in the truck right now and you're fucking reading the chat. Guess what? You're fucking just as horrible as everybody else. And guess what, Harry? I don't give a fuck. Now, you thought I was going to flick you off? I don't give a fuck. You know why I don't give a fuck? This is why I don't give a fuck. You can get mad. You can do what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. The reason why I don't give a fuck, I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, right? I remember I first started my YouTube channel. And I made a video. I was in Houston, Texas. I was in Houston, Texas. And there was a couple bikers. There was Memorial Day weekend. There was a couple bikers. I shut down at a mom and pop's truck stop. It was running down whatnot. I woke up early in the morning and I seen bikers lined up in front of me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was the KKK. I thought it was the Knights for Columbus. I didn't know. No disrespect. So I closed my motherfucking curtains back. Just so they ain't see me that I'm still there. You feel what I'm saying? But then I came up with an idea. Was like, yo, what if I make a video, a short, about being at the wrong place at the wrong time? And I did a little short. I went to the guys. I actually got out the truck. I met the guys. Good people, good individuals. They were retired veterans that was celebrating Memorial Day. So I talked to them. They're meeting out. They all met up right there, but they're going out to some park or whatnot. But long story short, I was like, yo, you gotta do a video. I'm not gonna put you guys in the video, but I'm just gonna do a video where I'm kind of zooming in from my truck. Da 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 da. They're like, fine, we don't care. And I explained to them what the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video was, being at the wrong place at the wrong time. So after I explained to him, it was funny, it was catchy, this, that, and the third, right? That was the first video short that I made. This is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was the first short that I made that reached over 3,000 views. Now, I've reached over 300,000 views. I reached over 1 million views. I reached over 500,000 views. But that video was the first video that reached over 3,000 views. And I was so excited. I was like, yo, I figured it fucking out. Then I see a comment, right? Someone wrote a comment. And this person wrote a long paragraph. And I'm reading the comment. And the guy basically said, I'm gonna summarize it up. The guy said, it's people like you is the reason why racism still exists. Me. Carry on. That's all I was saying in my head when I was reading the summary. I was like, carry on. And he said, I am mixed. I am black and I am white. And I ride bikes too. I know a lot of good people, black and white, and I respect bikers. If I knew you, or if I would have seen you in the streets, I will punch you in your mouth. Boy, I tell you, I was fucking irate. I was fucking mad. I was gonna go in. I was gonna curse him the fuck out. I was gonna do all type of shit and like fuck you. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? Be calm. Maybe I'm not seeing it in his point of view, right? Let me go ahead and delete the video and just Bygones be bygones. I deleted the videos. That was the worst fucking mistake I ever did. Was deleting that fucking video. Because at the end of the fucking day, fuck you. Not you, Harry. You good peoples. At the end of the fucking day, if you have someone that don't like what you're doing, don't like what you're saying, fuck you. Because when someone else fucking do it, you won't say shit to them. When this person do it, you don't say shit to them. You guys have fucking favoritism, so go suck the dick. Go suck your mother. That's what they say in Jamaica. Suck your mother. So okay, yeah. Is this safe? I'm not driving first and foremost, but if I was driving, would it be safe for me driving and reading the text? No, it wouldn't be safe. But there's shit like, bro, truckers don't give a fuck. If they ain't one thing, it's another thing. When I say they don't give a fuck, they don't care how good of a trucker you are. It still fuck you at the end of the day. That's just the society we live in. Look, I'm not in the trucking groups that you guys in. I'm not in the trucking group with the cowboy, that one black cowboy that said, howdy, howdy. I'm not in that group. I'm sorry. Nothing wrong with that group. I'm just not in the group. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm driving. This is the best time. Look, yes, I am driving. But a couple months from now, I won't be driving anymore. Hopefully not by no accident. Yes, I'm driving. But on my system, right? My algorithm, I talk a lot of shit. I talk to myself a lot, right? I talk to myself a lot. And that's when I started doing YouTube videos, and then I started doing shorts, and I started reading the algorithm. I noticed that when I'm driving, I get the most views. Is it safe? It's not safe. But there's truckers right now that's been driving on 2 or 3 clocks, and I ain't never seen a motherfucker that received their Amazon package and asked the Amazon man, "Did you get enough rest before you?" Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm just thinking about this shit. I have never seen a person that asked the postman, that asked the UPS man, Amazon, FedEx, "Did you rest?" No, I don't see that shit. It's all right. Do you? I drive talks. I mean, I preach. I'm just going on a rant. You know what I mean? It's a great topic. I've been wanting to get that out my chest because there's gonna be a super trucker that's gonna run across this video, and I'm gonna be on their bonehead truckers for life. They're gonna go at me, and I've learned going back to that video I was telling you about with the biker, this and that. That was a word decision I did in my YouTube career. With Dillian, and it was bad publicity is just as good as good publicity. That's just what it is. If you're doing this for fun, do it for fun. But if you're trying to grow a community, if you're trying to make money, you're trying to push an agenda as far as a nonprofit organization, as far as giving back to the community, you have to understand YouTube. You have to understand how to go viral, how to market, how to set things up. And one lesson number one is bad publicity is just as good as good publicity. They be like, "Where my package at? I want it now." Exactly. Well, I go in, I drive, I go live, and I text on my phone. They talking about, "Nigga, you driving?" No, I'm playing. No, for real, like I don't like. I only drive, like look where I'm at. Open roads, baby. Open roads. Um, but I don't do videos every day. I'm trying to be more consistent. But I am trying to build up. Oh, let me see this. I have a beautiful restored Mack truck that I take shows. It has a quadruple transmission. I wouldn't even have 6 seconds to do anything but consistently shift. You stay busy in the old truck. Don't get me wrong. I want a long nose Peterbilt. That is something I really want. Not for like show, not for like um work. I really want a long nose Peterbilt just to have. And of course I'm gonna drive it. You know what I mean? Not every day. Goddamn gas prices is an arm and a leg nowadays, right? It got a little bit better, but I don't. when I went to go get my CDL license, I was signed up. And this is during COVID. If you've been trucking during COVID, then you know that the the spike for truck drivers during the CDL, I mean during COVID, was at its all-time high. A lot of CDL schools were packed, from Roadmaster to mom and pops um, trucking schools. They were packed. They were booked out months in advance. So I signed up to get my CDL license with the manual restriction off, meaning I could drive manual. I was scheduled to go to school in January 2022. Um, it was November, and I get a call from the administration guy, right? And he told me, was like, "Hey, listen, I got some good news and I got some bad news." And I'm like, "Tell me the good news first." He's like, "All right, well, someone just dropped out of class, or this month semester. And remember, I'm the one of the first students that went under the 4 weeks. Yeah, I got my license I went to school in 2021, so I started with doing 4 weeks. I didn't do 2 weeks. I did 4 weeks in class. So the good news was, and rather than me starting in January, I'll go to school in December and I'll take my test in January. The bad news was, it was an automatic class, meaning that if I agree, then I'll start school in December and I'll take the test in an automatic truck. I didn't give a damn. I just wanted my CDL license. Now, if I knew what I know now, I would have waited until January to get my manual. So my morning dump is, man, you using big words, man. There's a high alert right now, man. DOT wait station doing English tests. I ain't got time to be wasting my energy on these big words you talking about. I need to save all my energy for the DOT officers. Who's out here doing 2 weeks to get CDL? Back in the days when my cousin got his CDL back in 2008, 2007, 2 weeks, baby. Some of them were doing it in 1 week. I don't know about now. I don't know. I haven't. I got my license in January 2022. So, but when my cousin got his license back in 2008, 2000, I think 2007, he got his license. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, bro. Yup. Um, 2 weeks. Bro said his Duke huge. His Duke. Okay, okay. Oh shit, niggas dropping loads. Damn. Yeah, man, you gotta eat in moderation, buddy. That's what I mean. Man, you cut that sausage down in half, baby. Don't eat the whole thing now. If you gotta put it in quarters, man, cause that's you out here walking funny now. Before they require you to go to school, I have a CDO with the hazmat tanker endorsement. That's good, Harry. That's good, man. Yeah, I got the hazmat tanker, doubles and triples. Um, I pull hazmat the week before. I was pulling the hazmat load. I was doing flatbed. If you watch my video, you'll see all my videos. Flatbed. I don't do reefer. I've never done reefer, and I won't do reefer. But the goal was to get, you know, oversized, oversized loads. I don't have my twit card because I don't really go to the port as much like I did. But you like over? Not really. Not really. I don't really like over the road driving. Um, when I was married, I did. When I was married, I loved over the road. When I got divorced, I hated this shit. I ain't gonna lie. What do you feel about team driving on a hazmat endorsement? As long as they're paying for the endorsement. As long as they pay for the endorsement. Hey, how much money you make hauling logs? I see a lot in South Carolina, North Carolina. Y'all be hogging a hell of logs. How much y'all make locally? But yeah, as long as they're paying for your endorsement, and then it has to make sense. It's all about the miles. So wherever company you're going to, yeah, they could tell you we're gonna pay you 85 cents. The truck is getting 85 cents. But when you divide it by two, because there's two people, that is, let's say it's 80 cents. If you divide it by two, there's two people, that's 40 cents, right? So the truck is getting 80 cents, the driver is getting 40 cents. But how many miles a week are we going to be able to get every week? It make no sense if we're driving 2,800 miles every week, 2,900 miles every week, and we're team driving. I could do that my goddamn self. Damn, 220 a day. Are you an owner operator? Lease? Are you leased under a company for the logs? But if they're, by the same time, if they're saying, yo, we're getting you about 35 to 4,000 miles um a week, or 45 to 55 miles or 5,500 miles a week. Now you're talking. It's all about how many miles. Are you guys paying for my endorsement? Meaning, if I look at any other trucking companies without the hazmat, are they paying the same thing for a team drive? And if they are, then that means they're not paying for your endorsement. But if your company is paying us slightly more for your endorsement, that's a plus. And then two, how much is the truck getting, so I can divide it by two, so I know how much I'm getting as one of the drivers. And then how many miles you guys have, how many miles you guys do a week, and where do you guys go? You know, you tell them you go to Florida back and forth. I know my week gonna be fucked up. You tell me you go to Florida every twice a week. I know my week gonna be fucked up because it's hard coming out of Florida. Yeah, I can go in Florida, but coming out is a motherfucking bitch. Oh, owner operator? No, it's a company truck. They have five. Okay, been driving for 30 years. Yeah, you a vet. You a super trucker now. You a super you the original super trucker. What's up, man? Oh, it's a company truck. So how many logs do you usually deliver? 'Cause I know, like, with dump trucks, if you do like 6 loads a day, like how many logs do you pick up a day? You make it $220 a day. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's straight. And that's one thing. Like, another thing I don't like about. There's nothing wrong with over the road, but my major issue is I'm getting tired and frustrated for working for somebody because they control my time. Last year I made a lot of money, a lot of money, and I just thought back. The only thing that came to my head was like, "Oh my God, I'm part of 1%. Oh my God, I'm what Kevin Samuels talks about. I make da 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 a year and da 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 da." I ain't 6 foot. All right, I ain't gonna cap about that. Yeah, I ain't 6 foot, but I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm this, that, and third. I want to buy me a big Cuban link chain. I'm gonna do that, that, that. I did invest into a property. If y'all watch my videos, y'all see, a little razzle dazzle. I did invest into a property, but that's what I do. But all I thought to myself was, damn, if I could make this amount of much money for this company, how much I can make for myself? Because all I did was trade in my time. That's all I did. I just told them I will drive this truck for X amount of cents per mile. It's basically saying I will drive this truck for my time. And I made a lot of money. And I was like, yo, god damn, like, this is crazy. When I was a freight broker, I made $128,000 in 6 months. This company, it wasn't too far from there, but it wasn't, it wasn't there, but it was, I can't really give you the numbers because I'm still paying taxes. But I don't know, I'm just fed up, man. So that Florida shit is absolutely the truth. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of variables, man, when it comes to finding a very good company to work for. If you want to work for somebody and you don't plan on moving to becoming an owner operator, or at least a purchaser or whatnot, whatever, you just want to be a company driver, my advice is try to get in with on Walmart, try to get in with Love's, try to get in one of these local, Publix or whatever the case may be, and then fuck over the road, work locally, and retire from that. But if you're trying to retire from OTR, I just hope that you're making the money, you're investing into property, you're investing into stocks. Maybe you got a little side business going on. Maybe you have a business credit cards. All my credit cards in there, but you got your business credit up where you could get a loan to open up a smoke shop, open up a repair shop, open up a whatever. But if you're just going to work over the road and that's it, guess what? You're not earning if the wheels ain't turning. Simple as that. A load of wood, different types of woods, different wood yards, average like 3 to 4 loads a day, around 450 miles a day. I leave out at 4:30 a.m. depending on where I'm going. Oh, I love that time. 6 p.m. I love that time. I'll drive as much as I can for like 2 to 3, and that's the perfect timing. Yup, as long as I keep my Benadryl to sleep. Man, my first year I was drinking. I was drinking freaking Nyquil like it was fucking lean. I ain't never drunk lean before, but boy, I was drinking that bad boy. My eyes were waking. I had crust in my eyes. It was like gooey and hard at the same time. I ain't never had that in my life, man. That was that fucking Nyquil as a motherfucker. What's going on, dog? I got my CDL in '93, but haven't drove the whole time. Then that means you're gonna have to go back to school, buddy. You're gonna have to go back to school, man. That's crazy. But no, you don't, cause you work local, so I don't think you need a CDL license. You can get paid pretty decent. Very well compared to where I live at. The cost of living might not be as much, but I need a network. I know I say this a lot, man, but I am trying to build up a community page where we all could like chit chat vibe, maybe a Discord page, stuff like that. Um, you know, it's always nice to talk about trucks, but I am very big in investments. I got some money in this crypto. I made $200 yesterday. I ain't do shit. I'm out here busting my ass day in day out, hoping that they pay me on time, hoping I don't get an email that says, "Hey, there's a new update with our depositing system, blase swaze, and we're unable to pay you on this day. We're going to pay you." Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hoping that everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, day in, day out, right? And I just took my money, put it into this crypto, and I made $223. What the fuck did I do? I went through the new shit 2 years ago. Damn it. Ah, like I said, it's I don't know how it feels to take my what's going on, Chuzo. If you don't pay attention to the come on, you again. I just got done talking to Harry about that, man. I'm paying attention. I got one eye on the road and one eye on the screen. What's going on, man? Before you log out, man, Miami suck. Miami suck, man. It's almost football season. Yo, bro, I just fucking sprained my ankle, bro. I feel like an old man right now. I did all that by getting out the truck. Man, I made the wrong step, rolled the motherfucking ankle. Next thing I knew, my back was against the floor like this. Oh my god, bro. What's good, G? What's going on, man? What's good, my G? Now my whole ankle's all sored up, man. Y'all go ahead and follow Chuzo, man. Follow everybody that's on the live right now, man. Let's follow each other, man. But yeah, man, like it all depends on what you're trying to do, bro. What you're trying to do in life, man. If you're trying to be local, if you're trying to be over the road, regional, you just gotta pick it, man. You just gotta figure out what you want to do and get the fuck out. Yeah, 2 to 3 years, that is the max. Like I'm going on. Damn, I'm on 3 years right now. I forgot. I'm on 3 years right now. I'm going on 4 years. Damn. I fucked up my first year. I was with the wrong people, with the wrong woman, I should say. And granted, I was probably the wrong man for her. So I like trucking, best job I ever had. Now I'm gonna go back to that. I messed up my first year. I was just I thought If I come back and I spend money on my woman, she's gonna love me more. And that's the opposite. When the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. When you ain't spinning, you ain't getting nothing. And I love trucking. I really do love trucking. Um, I worked in construction, and yeah, I fucked up my first year. My second year was kind of me paying $40,000 in debt, paying that off, getting back credit, and my third year this year was purchasing a property. So I'm back on track. But when I used to work construction, and I can't stand being at one place at one time. So trucking was always like a dream job for me. Even when I was young, I was like, yo, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get a CDL license because I don't have 2,000. They went from 2,000 to 4,000, and 4,000 turned to 6,000, 6,000 turned to 8,000. I'm like, yo, I don't even. I'm only able to save 150 to $100 a month. How the fuck am I going to um afford for the school? But that's when I didn't know nothing about it. But I was like, yo, trucking is like my dream job. Man, I'm trying to OTR for 3 years and go local for one and head straight to nursing school. Facts. Facts. So any advice from experienced truckers on this platform helps. Facts. Yeah, man. You could probably what I would do, but going back, yeah, I hate being at one place at one time. So trucking, I love it. I'm never at the same place. I always see a different scenery. I love trucking, but I'm at a point in my time in my life where I believe there's another plateau. You know what I'm saying? There's another plateau that I've outgrown my welcome, if that makes sense. But going back, you're gonna do 3 years, stack your money up, save 70% of your net, and live off the 30. So whatever your bills are, don't add more overhead. Right? My phone's about to die. Do that for 3 years. But you could also try to see if you could maybe do online courses while you're trucking. So when you're doing your 34-hour reset, or if you're doing your 10-hour break, you can jump on the laptop and knock out them courses. So by the time you do reach your 3 year mark, you got your nursing certificate. You might as well kill two birds with one stone. All we do is push buttons and drive around this big old circle we call America. I push buttons. There's some guys that be dropping that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm studying something right now, and it's kind of unique. But when I wanted to learn my credit repair, how to fix my credit, I was just reading every day, every day, every day, every day. We have nothing but time. I've trained myself live off of 200 a month. Oh, I trained myself to live off of $200 a month. Perfect. Boy, you better than me. I'm trying to spend less than $200 a week. And I be barely getting there, boy. You better than me though. That what's up, man. And yeah, truck is for you, man. I say get your license if you don't already have it. But if you do, get over the road. And while you're getting your feet wet the first 6 months, you kind of get a hang of it. Start looking online schooling for nursing. Maybe you want to get your RN. You know what I mean? See if you can take online classes. So in the next 3 years, while you're over the road, you're actually studying for the nursing. You know what I'm saying? So when you're done with trucking, you got money saved up, you bought your property or your investment property, you got your nursing certificate, you could transition into nursing like that. Instead of you doing 3 years trucking and then doing a year local to go to school. You know what I mean? I would try to do me, I try to do if there's an opportunity or a way I could do everything all at one time, I'm doing everything all at one time. If I could do Tuesdays and Monday, best believe I'm doing Tuesday and Monday. Might even try to squeeze it in Sunday. Are you a owner operator? Nah, I'm not owner operator. I'm not an owner operator. So going back to that, if you watch my video on my Mac truck, I was buying a truck. The number wasn't adding up to me back then. The number was not adding up to me. So I ended up giving up that truck, and as I was giving up that truck, this truck became available. What the hell is that? Damn, it's a nice ass freaking truck. Look at this shit. It's a nice truck, man. Man, I love these trucks. I ain't gonna lie. Passport transportation. What's passport transportation? You guys ever heard of this? Passport transportation? That's a nice truck. What you got in there? Let me find out you're a Canadian. Uh huh. Just sneak over the border. Now I'm saying that's a Pete. Mm, nice truck. Nah. So when I was giving the Mac back up, the number wasn't making sense. This truck became available, and the person was like, "Hey, man, listen, I have a truck down there in Miami. If you go pick that truck up, you could just run with me, save some money, and after 6 months, you can, I'll have another truck for you." Well, 6 months went by. I was knocking down my debt. I'm like, "Fuck that! I'm staying company." I've been company since. He carries passport, heavy guarded by U.S. Customs and Border. Oh snap! Oh, I didn't know that. That's how passports getting transported. I thought they came by air. But passport you'll fly to your destination. I never thought passports were transported in a semi truck. That would have been the last. If you would have asked me how passport get transported from one place to another, a fucking semi truck would be the last fucking thing I would have thought of. It would have been the airplane. It would have been email. It would have been fax machine. I would never thought of a fucking semi truck, bro. Never. I did not know that, man. Man, I appreciate it. I learn something new every day. Um, I learn something new every day, man. I got to load. I deleted the videos though, but I used to pick up from the U.S. Treasury. I haven't did that in a while. Out there in Philadelphia, I used to got to go in the garage and I'm picking up coins, and I never picked up dollars. I'll pick up coins. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling being able to drop off money. And there's sometimes I want to like, I don't know. It's like when you drop something off, you just think about, man, I wonder who's gonna get this item, and I wonder if they're ever gonna think that I was the truck driver that delivered this item to wherever they purchase their stuff at. They're mass produced and transported via trucks, since it's more secure from point to point. Oh, I didn't even know that. Damn. Okay. That what's up. I did not know that. I guess he's an owner operator. Hmm. I wonder how do you get a gig like that. I wonder, I gotta. It's not a government contract. I don't think so. How do you get a gig like that? Would you know? Like if I wanted a company job, how would I get something like that? And I wonder if they pay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google that later today if I remember. I'm gonna Google that. Figure that out. I never thought about that. Shit. I appreciate what you do. I'm a fleet mobile detail mechanic, and I appreciate what y'all do. Man, I appreciate you, man. Boy, you don't know how much I appreciate y'all mechanics when I break down the side of the road. Woo! Well, every time I see you, I'm about to cry, man. But for real, I really appreciate our mechanics, man. I remember one time I was stuck at the Loves, and it was just a freaking sensor right next to my battery. Right, I was with U.S. Express, and it was a Lowe's mechanic somewhere else because the Lowe's I was at didn't have a shop, so this one had to come, and she spent over an hour and 30 minutes trying to find out why my truck wouldn't start. And I was so grateful for her, man, because she didn't have to do that. Usually, like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with it. You're gonna have to get it towed, right? She even went on Google. She called her the hotline with Loves and did a heavy diagnosis, and then she found that one freaking fuse that was burnt out. That was the reason why my truck wouldn't start. Not this truck, with U.S. Express. And if I could have tipped her, I would. But I was working with a major carrier. We ain't get paid. All right. I was only making like $1,400 a week. Come on. I wasn't getting paid. Have you read the Quran before? Nah, nah, I haven't read the Quran before. Nah, don't you got to read it backwards, or it's the opposite way? I never read the Quran before, but I have a friend of mine who is Muslim, and yeah, I have a friend of mine who is Muslim. I know a lot of Muslim people, very good people. Um, but me personally haven't read the Quran, but I know Moses is in the Quran, Jesus is in the Quran as a prophet. Abraham, I believe they changed his name in the Quran. It's still Abraham, but a different pronunciation. But I haven't read the Quran. I think you have a government contractor. We have trucks that transport our Humvees in the Marine Corps. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. True. Yep. I was getting into when I was a freight broker. I was writing out proposals and all that stuff for government contracting. I found one with Parks and Recreational, but it was the government one, and all they wanted us to do is deliver seeds um, all year long, and they are very very strict in their requirements for the way you deliver the seeds, what time you're supposed to pick it up. It was so much, but I really enjoyed it. That government contract is crazy. Um, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's a little challenging. It's not hard. But yeah, man, I love government contracting, local and state contracting. I think they're number one. But you don't have to be a trucker just to do it. I'm thinking about buying a storage facility because I heard Trump said that the United States been spending trillions of dollars on hiding old files in cages. Well, shoot, let me go buy me a freaking U-Haul storage facility. Y'all can file these bad boys over here, and nobody gonna come over here. Y'all can come just give me the check. I'll take about a quarter or whatever y'all sending. You know what I'm saying? You can give me $1 trillion. I'll take a good 500,000 a year. $1 million. Let's make it an even 5 million. So the business has to pay it. Can't pay itself. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much ways that you could actually tap into the government contracting and get paid. And then there's qualifications, dude. God bless, man. People have no idea your sacrifice. So thank you for keeping America rolling. You are appreciated, and just know that. Thank you for it, man. Thank you, man. You have a good day as well, man. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to everybody else. With that being said, I gotta call my mother. I appreciate everybody watching me. Man, don't forget to hit the like button. Watch my videos. I'll see you on the next one, man. Y'all pray for my ankle. But anyone that's mothers or have mother, happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday.